Hello there dreamers, welcome to another upgrade video with me, Crash from Dream About Anything. In today's video, I'm going to upgrade my and of course I don't talk about my console, because for the same price I bought new GPU for my computer with a brand new Ryzen processor. And before you say I'm a PC gamer, I also a proud owner of a PS4 Pro. I also have a solid library of games. So I can assure you that my judgment is based on experience and not an emotional decision. If you have an opinion on the topic, you can write it below in the comments. And while I'm upgrading my computer, I'll be talking about why my decision is not to buy a PlayStation 5 Pro. Let me start by saying that I'm upgrading my main computer. It is already almost 5 years old, but every year I buy it a treat. And here's the first reason I prefer PC over console. You can't upgrade on consoles. The only upgrade is complete replacement with the next model. I like to brag that in addition to PS4, I also have a Nintendo Switch and Steam Deck. No question, I love to play. As you may know, there is currently no console with more powerful CPU and GPU than the one I choose. Now I will show you how easy it is to replace a video card and processor. The two components cost me about 900 euro. It is more expensive than the top console right now. In comparison, the PlayStation 5 Pro has a slightly more modest price, of 800 euros. But after I sell the old parts, the price drops well below that of the console. That is also one of the reasons I prefer to upgrade my PC instead of the 5 Pro. Time to get down to replacing the components. When removing the video card, don't forget to press this lever. If you forget about it, you might rip the PCI slot out of the motherboard. The video card should come out easily, without any effort. As I told you, this video card I will probably sell to recoup some of my costs. For those curious, this is the Aorus 3060 Ti. With the processor, the procedure is a little more complicated. I need to unscrew those force bolts, first to remove the cooler and then clean off the old thermal paste. Here I want to note that not by pulling up, but with a slightly rotation, the cooling comes off the processor. Here you can already see the thermal paste located between the cooler and the CPU. For the better initiated, thermal paste serves to better dissipate heat from the processor to the cooler. AMD processors are released by lifting the lever, then carefully grasping the edges. Care must be taken with them, as they have small copper pins on the underside. They are easily damaged, making the CPU unusable. I will use rubbing alcohol on a cotton swab to remove the old thermal paste. This is the old processor that will soon have a new owner. Time to put in the new one. First I look at which corner the golden triangle is. I will have to match it with the triangle that is on the bottom. The model is AMD Ryzen 7 5700 X3D. The CPU went into the socket without any pressure from me. Then I apply Arctic MX6 thermal paste. I have this one on hand right now. I applied in the form of a percentage, but really not the pattern, but the targeting the right amount is the challenge here. I tighten the bolts of the cooler initially with my fingers in a cross, first one bolt, then the one opposite to it. Finally I tighten with the screwdriver, again crosswise. And now is the time to grab your attention through dynamic music and measured movements, and to unpack the new video card. Compared to the old card, the new one is not much bigger in size, but in terms of performance, it is about 60% better. In combination with the new CPU, I expect the total performance increase to be as much as 50%. Of course, I insert the card in the reverse step that I removed the previous one. While I'm putting the cables on the card, I will point out another important reason why I am choosing to upgrade my PC over a console. Without this computer, the videos I make would not be possible. It also serves me for video editing. That's exactly why the comparison between consoles and PC is ridiculous, to say the least. Makes no sense to compare two devices when one has single purpose and the other has thousands. This is not to say the consoles are bad, it's just that everyone has to choose according to their needs. By the way, I haven't heard of consoles having an incognito browser or an ad blocker. Look how ugly that short cable looks. I will have to buy a longer one in the future, but for now I will leave it as it is. And with this, our upgrade is complete. Now is the time to put everything back together. Hopefully the computer will work as it should. And now is the time to see if it works. Moment of truth. So far, I've given you a few reasons to think about if you have to choose. Do you only need it for gaming or also for something else? The answer is entirely according to the needs. In my case, and priorities, it's better to upgrade my PC than buy the latest console. And believe me, there is no game that won't run on this PC. like this video, please press the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to the channel. And of course, friends, this is my personal opinion. You can tell me your opinion down in the comments. I was Crash from Dream about anything. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next video. And have a nice game.